Chapter 5, Listening Test. Part 1, Directions. For each question in this part, you will hear 4 statements about a picture in your test book. When you hear the statements, you must select the one statement that best describes what you see in the picture. Then, find the number of the question on your answer sheet and mark your answer. The statements will not be printed in your test book and will be spoken only one time.
Number 1. Look at the picture marked number 1 in your test book. A. They're typing on laptops. B. They're clinking the cups. C. They're polishing their watches. D. They're shaking hands.
Number 2. Look at the picture marked number 2 in your test book. A. One of the men is touching a speaker. B. One of the men is vacuuming the carpet. C. The woman is reaching for the remote control. D. The televisions are mounted on the wall.
Part 2, Directions. You will hear a question or statement and 3 responses spoken in English. They will not be printed in your test book and will be spoken only one time. Select the best response to the question or statement and mark the letter A, B, or C on your answer sheet.
Number 3. How long is the warranty good for on the refrigerator?
A. In perfect condition. B. It comes with free installation. C. 2 years from the date of purchase.
Number 4. Is the new design compliant with EU regulations?
A. Yes, it has expired. B. No, it's not included in the warranty. C. I'll have to check the specifications.
Part 3, Directions. You will hear some conversations between 2 or more people. You will be asked to answer 3 questions about what the speakers say in each conversation. Select the best response to each question and mark the letter A, B, C, or D on your answer sheet. The conversations will not be printed in your test book and will be spoken only one time.
Questions 5 through 7 refer to the following conversation.
I'm sorry, Melinda. On behalf of the union members, I can't accept the raise that management is proposing. The members won't be satisfied.
Paul, you know what the economic environment is like. We're facing decreasing sales in the industry and much steeper competition from foreign imports.
I know, but a 2% pay rise is hardly keeping up with inflation. Could you at least agree to increase the company's contribution to the workers' health care plan?
The company is already compliant with all the legal requirements in that regard.
Number 5. What are the speakers mainly discussing? Number 6. What does the man request? Number 7. What is mentioned about health care?
Questions 8 through 10 refer to the following conversation.
Have you and your team had enough time to go over all the details of the contract?
Yes, and we're satisfied that this represents most of the conclusions we reached during our negotiations last week. However, we have one more concern with the last provision. It states that you receive a 60-40 split in your favor for the share of profits.
After some discussion with our team, the contract has been updated with more equitable terms. We've agreed to a 50-50 split.
I should think so.
If that satisfies your concern, please sign at the bottom of the last page. Allow me to remind you that under the terms of the contract, you are responsible for repairs to the rental properties. Also, the contract will expire in 2 years.
Number 8. What are the speakers discussing? Number 9. What does the woman mean when she says,
I should think so.
Number 10. What does the man say about the contract?
Part 4. Directions. You will hear some talks given by a single speaker. You will be asked to answer 3 questions about what the speaker says in each talk. Select the best response to each question and mark the letter A, B, C, or D on your answer sheet. The talks will not be printed in your test book and will be spoken only one time.
Questions 11 through 13 refer to the following announcement.
I am happy to announce that our profits are up this quarter because of the great efforts of our managers to cut expenses in every department. However, this has meant some layoffs have been necessary. Staff has been reduced by almost 750 people out of 15,000, a reduction of about 5%. Despite the layoffs, production and sales figures have remained consistent with last year's. I am happy to report that because of the steady numbers, this round of layoffs is at an end. If we all continue to work as hard as we have for the past quarter, profits should remain high, and no future layoffs should be necessary.
Number 11. What is the purpose of the announcement? Number 12. What does the speaker say about the sales figures? Number 13. What does the speaker ask listeners to do?
Questions 14 through 16 refer to the following announcement.
Thank you for that warm greeting. I would like to return the compliment our Deputy Director just gave me. Please give Janet a round of applause. As Director of this conference, I want to remind everyone that you can pre-register for next year's conference in Kansas City, Missouri. The registration tables are near the entrance. You can't miss them. Early birds receive 50% off, so please don't hesitate to register early. Now, on behalf of the organizing committee, I officially open the conference. Please join me in welcoming our keynote speaker, Professor Daniel Everson.
Number 14. According to the speaker, what is the advantage of pre-registration? Number 15. What does the speaker imply when he says,
You can't miss them?
Number 16. What are the listeners asked to do?